Hello Sagittarius, this is Ashley. We're going to be doing your reading for the week of August 15th. So I think I have this labeled as the mid-month reading for August. So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome, of course. If this video does not resonate, and none of these messages land for you, I would definitely recommend you check out your other placements. Okay, we are getting 2 cards for that first row. So we're going to look at past, present, and future and just see how things have been going for you. So we'll do a 9-card spread, we'll clarify, and I'm trying to keep the readings, 20 minutes-ish, but we've had some interesting ones come through so far that have been pretty complex. So we're just going to see what happens. All right. And I'm using the 5-cent tarot. I love this deck. I kind of need another one because it's taken a beating. Now this one is not one that I have listed below. You can only get this on Etsy, and it's called 5-cent tarot. So if you're interested, that's where I found it. They do have some interesting tarot decks on Etsy. All right, Sagittarius, week of August 15th. You're gonna pop out. Okay, I got the 3 of Swords. All right. Temperance, the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Magician, the 4 of Swords, the Chariot, Justice, holy cow, and the Empress. Okay. So Sag, I don't know what you have had going on this month, but you have got so much going on with new beginnings, aces, and we have, 5 major arcana in 9 cards. So lots of changes happening for you. I know your reading for the 8-8 Lionsgate was also very intense with change. So seems like you've been busy. Okay, so in this first row, this is your past position. We have the frog and the flamingo spirit, and it says clear out the clutter and embrace the in-between. So it kind of looks like in the past you've just been kind of cleaning up, clearing out, potentially moving on from some situations that led to some heartbreak. Definitely have a fiery new beginning here in the past, and the Chariot, so movement did happen. But I think with this past position, you were just kind of cleaning things up and attempting to get your feet back on the ground to figure out where you were going next. So when I see the flamingo, it reminds me kind of the void, where nothing's really happening on the surface. No real inspiration is taking place. and you're just kind of in this rest and healing mode. But it does look like you have the Ace of Wands here and then the Chariot. So it feels like you kind of moved out of heartbreak into a new beginning. So let's get some clarifiers for that. Why do we have the Three of Swords? Hermit. So that makes sense to me. Just some time spent looking within, healing, and the Magician. So also reflecting too on what you wanted to create next. If you had a painful ending that you were reflecting on and trying to learn from, sitting in that void space, of course, then the focus becomes on what's next. We've got the Page of Pentacles with this Ace of Wands. So definitely manifesting a new beginning. And the Star. Something that is, you know, a dream come true. Your wish. That one big thing that you might want to accomplish this year or in your lifetime. And that's also a new beginning that once started added to the healing process, right? So, and I think that happens a lot. I think we get a lot of healing after something ends, right? Because we're kind of forced into that healing mode. But once a new beginning starts and it's something that inspires us, it automatically is healing us as well. So let's see what this Chariot is here to say. So we had the Death card, an ending, and the Five of Pentacles. So could have very well had an ending to a situation that either, you know, you could have very well just been broke, right, with the Five of Pentacles. But with this Three of Swords here, I think you were just kind of ending a situation and moving on from a situation that left you feeling rejected. Whatever that situation was, could very well have been love or work related, and you've moved on and you're moving towards this new manifestation. And I love it because this new manifestation is pointing at the Magician. And the Magician is pointing at Temperance. So just having had the patience for this manifestation, your current position is pretty crazy. We've got Treasure Island. So definitely fortune is favoring you right now in both money and love. We have Temperance, the Magician, and Justice. So something's, I feel like you're finally getting paid for some past karma, like work that you've put in the past. Or the universe is recognizing that you've been through it and you're finally coming to some positives here. So let's clarify these. And I like the Temperance coming out with this Treasure Island card, because Temperance is all about patience and sometimes having to wait. And this treasure, it's sitting on the back of a sea turtle. Now, I'm certain that sea turtles move faster in the water than turtles on land move, but I would still think they're probably not the fastest creatures. So it's taken time to get to where you are now. Temperance, the Sun. So you've been patiently awaiting that happiness, that bright future. And you've persevered with that Nine of Wands. You've worked hard to get to where you are. And you kept going even when it didn't seem like it was ever going to happen, right? The Magician is getting the Strength and the Two of Pentacles. So having the courage to move towards this manifestation after a period of kind of like choppy waters there. You can kind of see in the background of this card that the waves are like small and then they get bigger, and he's kind of like trying to balance these two pentacles. Could also be a choice here that you're being faced with right now. That is this going to work, right? You have this really intense new beginning that you're trying to manifest, but now you're like, oh, there's maybe a little bit of fear coming in, and you're being asked to remain courageous and just, you know, do your best. With the Strength card, you know, she's in control here. She's like opening this lion's mouth, and so she's the one in power. So you can choose where this goes. All right, let's look at Justice. And you've been waiting for it. When is my big day coming, right? Yes, 10 of Pentacles, and it is on its way. So 10 of Pentacles, success, abundance, and, you know, really just expansion from where you have come from. I love that we go from the 5 of Pentacles, where something was leaving you feeling either broke or left out in the cold, and now this Justice with the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing is working. All right, in the future position, the white color, and it says purity and innocence. And I think that it's like purity and innocence, but I feel what I get with this card is also like grace. And so it's like a blessing. There's clarity for sure. We do have like the diamond here and an angel wing, and so it's like some clarity is coming in, and it could very well be related to this positive karma that is coming your way. So we have the 7 of Cups, the 4 of Swords, and then the Empress. So there's that new birthing of that new beginning, that new creative endeavor. I've been kind of discussing this as if it's work or creative endeavor related. I mean, it could be love as well. So just take it as it resonates, but some sort of healing, new beginning. You've been wanting to manifest it, but you know, you're human, so you're having like these moments of like, yes, or maybe not, or, you know, you're just a little bit of iffy feeling, energy about it. Not totally convinced because it's not here yet, but I do feel like if it hasn't already started to manifest for you, I think that that's coming. So, okay, let's look at clarifying this last row. 7 of Cups, I do feel like you've got a lot of possibilities. This is something that you've been dreaming about, thinking about, really, you know, kind of, it's just really talking again about this introspection that you were forced to do after a heartbreak about what you wanted to manifest. And I do feel like you now have some clarity here. More clarity even still. So with that Seven of Cups, we've got the Queen of Wands. So that's, to me, that's more manifestation, attraction, energy there, and the Moon. So you may not even notice that this is coming in. Like you might be hoping for it, but then it comes in kind of unexpectedly. Four of Swords, we get the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So I do feel like you have a celebration coming because you spent so much time reflecting within and working on yourself. So I do feel like there's some sort of celebration coming in. Let me pull another one. Yeah, the Fool. So that new start is finally here. With the Empress, we're getting the Knight of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So I do feel like you're following that intuition and taking the steps to kind of birth this and nurture it. Because you're not always going to have the hard facts. When it comes to something new, something you haven't done before, we might have a plan in mind, but until it plays out in real life and not just up in our fantasies and in our heads, there's always that uncertainty. But I do feel like you're following your intuitive guidance here, and that new start is coming, and it's going to be something worth celebrating. Another thing I want to mention about this white card is that there's a sense of healing involved with it. And with that Four of Swords, I feel like your healing is continuing in the future. I just don't think that it's in this void anymore, right? I think you're moving forward. You're continuing to heal and work on yourself while you work on manifesting this new thing. So, like I said, love or work or creative endeavor, it could apply to any of those. This does feel more work or creative endeavor focused. We don't have a ton of cups on the board. Just this Three of Cups here, which to me is more just celebrating this new beginning that you've worked so hard for. So I hope that was helpful, Sagittarius. You definitely had a hot month so far, and I hope that it continues to inspire you and lead you in really positive directions. It's been really fun to see how this story plays out for Sagittarius. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.